But what happened last night? What happened last night is what hasn't happened in the bubble until last night. All the other guys shot well. KCP shot well, and Danny Green shot well, and Kyle Kuzma shot well. That's the problem. That is the issue. If you look at two numbers for the Lakers this year, they're 29-0 when they've shot 50%. That's not on LeBron and AD. AD shot 50% for the season. LeBron shot 49.5%. They're always shooting 50%. They're 20-1 when they shoot just 40% on threes. The issue with the Lakers, they've had all of these championship components the entire bubble. The size, the length, the experience, LeBron, AD, a veteran coach. It's the other guys. That's the Lakers' issue. And last night, they all hit. Why? Was it because Portland gave up? Perhaps. Was it because it was Kobe Day? 8-24, commemorative jerseys that emotionally, those other players, those fringe guys were all emotionally captivated and moved. I don't know. But when I watched the Lakers last night, I'm like, yes, they looked like a championship team last night. But it's not LeBron and AD or their size or their rebounding or their defense or their length or their experience. I've seen all of that every night in the bubble. When the other guys deliver, this is why I think LeBron James has been frustrated. LeBron sees the same thing. Last night they had JaVale McGee on the court with LeBron, with AD, and with KCP, just those four guys. And I was sitting there watching thinking, this has to be the longest team in the league. They just looked like giants. Portland looked tiny and small and outmatched and outclassed physically. And LeBron is too smart not to see the truth. That LeBron, and I think this is a frustration for LeBron, is that he knows he's going to have to depend on Kyle Kuzma, and he doesn't trust him, and KCP likes him but doesn't trust him, and Danny Green likes him but he's old. So that, to me, is, I'm not going to take too much of last night. It was such a rare night. Portland gave up. It was Kobe Day. It was emotionally a tough night for Portland, a great night for the Lakers. They were playing for something beyond themselves. But the frustrating part, if you're LeBron, because he's just too smart not to see this, is he really knows. Last night, he's like, it was the other guys. It wasn't me. I'm always good. AD, he's almost always good. That's the question with the Lakers. Do you trust Kuzma, Danny Green, and KCP? Because when they hit, you watched it last night. When they hit, get out the way. That's a championship team. So, I was thinking about the Dallas Cowboys this morning, and everybody, I like movies, you like movies. And there's always that summer blockbuster movie. Stars, big budget, familiar faces, flashy, a lot of marketing and promotion. But in February, when they say, and the best film goes to, nobody really thinks The Rock or whatever the movie is, The Avengers. That's not really what it is. It is just newsworthy. It's fun. We've all seen them. They're familiar. Have the Dallas Cowboys become the summer blockbuster movie of the NFL? We're in February when we say, and the Super Bowl trophy goes to... We don't really think of the Cowboys. They're The Rock. They're the blockbuster movie. They're the Avengers. They're newsworthy. They're fun. They're captivating. It's big budget. It stars. I think that's what the Cowboys have become. And here's a prime example. Jerry Jones, bless his billionaire heart, cares about all the wrong stuff. His yacht, staying in the news, branding, selling tickets. So Earl Thomas is out there on the market, and all the other owners and GMs and coaches, there's no big talking point. Mike McCarthy came out when asked about Earl Thomas and said, well, our number one priority when talking about adding somebody to this very talented roster is, of course, chemistry. Mike McCarthy told you, not interested. But Jerry, got to stay in the news, got to sell tickets, got to be relevant. All the wrong stuff. Oh, no. Jerry said that's not the case. I will make the decision here. Here's Jera.
these decisions, like the one you're talking about with Earl, they never served up like a softball. They always come in awkward. They always come in with a little hair on it, a lot of different ways. And that's where I step in and basically put all this together to whether or not it is smart to make a decision like that. I haven't visited personally with Earl. I don't know that anybody has, but that would probably be a next step.
Jerry wanted to make sure I haven't talked to him. I make these decisions. I'll make the big blockbuster movie and the Dallas Cowboys in February when they ask, and the winner is, and the Super Bowl trophy goes to, we don't take that blockbuster movie or the Cowboys seriously now, do we? Ed Werder, by the way, a veteran reporter, figured this out very quickly. I went to his Twitter account this morning. He said, interesting to me, listening to Jerry speaking about Earl Thomas, is that Jerry never mentioned concerns about locker room chemistry. Mike McCarthy cited that as the number one priority in determining whether to add a veteran player. Jerry wanted to make sure everybody knew he made the key decisions. This was his movie and his budget, and these are his stars, and only he will, as the director and producer of this movie, make the calls. I can't take the blockbuster movie seriously. It's just fun and cotton candy, and I can't take the Cowboys seriously. I've always said I have a belief in the NFL. It's called my core four. I do not consider you a Super Bowl contender unless your owner, your GM, your coach, and your quarterback are at least A-, at the worst B+, and I believe in all of them. I'm not sure I believe in now any of Dallas's core four, and in fact, of the four positions, one guy nearing 80 has two of them. This is why. The coach who's got a Super Bowl told you, listen, we'd think about it, but it's got to be a chemistry thing. Jerry doesn't care about that. It's staying relevant and selling tickets and making sure people know I will make the call. I sign on for the budget for the blockbuster movie. It is my movie. I sign the stars. I give the thumbs up if we use Rock or Kevin Hart. That is my decision on this blockbuster movie. And it's why it's fun and cotton candy, but I can't take it seriously. Peter Schrager, lots of NFL camp news. All fired up for Schrags. He is coming up next. Last few months have told us not only what is important in our life, but how important efficiency is. We can't go out as often. We can't go to the places we want. We can't go to the gyms we want. We can't go to some of the workplaces. We have to be more efficient with our time and our resources. If you're running a business right now, you may have had your budget slashed. You don't have the personnel needed for certain departments. You have to simplify, create efficiency across the board. And do you have a hairball of multiple software systems? If so, now it's time for NetSuite by Oracle, the world's #1 cloud business system. Your financials, your e-commerce, your HR, your inventory, all one place, financially efficient, work efficient. This is why over 20,000 companies have NetSuite by Oracle. $1 million in sales, $100 million in sales. Large cap, small cap, does not matter. They also have a free guide, 7 actions businesses need to take now. You'll get it for free in a free product tour if you sign up.